Okay, so hope everyone's having a easy fast or had easy fast. You probably see this Friday, so hopefully you finished fasting. My daughter asked what time's the fast ending? 8:12. I'm like, that's at night. Don't wait till the morning. So hope everyone had a easy, meaningful fast. Getting ready for Shabbos. Shalom's going to taste really good this Shabbos. So everyone's kind of maybe still hungry. So interesting idea this week. Parshas Pinchas. Now we're back on schedule. Everyone's in the same parsha. Everyone's got the same Torah. Very exciting. Uh, Pinchas. Pinchas, there's two interesting ideas the Ma'ori brings down this week. So everything's done. The world's created B'Shvil Yisrael. Things happen in the world B'Shvil Yisrael. And we always think because of Yisrael, because of the Jewish people. Ma'ori has a nice Hasidic flip on the word B'Shvil because we know in Hebrew Shvil is a channel, path, pathway, walkway, Shvil, Shvil Yisrael. It's a path, a channel. We are the cause of, we're the channel. We cause Shefa to come to the world. We come to Shefa the world. And this week, in the Tanya of the week, Tanya of the day, is Yud Kei Vav Kei. And you think about the progression of Yud Kei Vav Kei is connecting the different pieces together. Yud is the spark. The person has a spark of wisdom. Then there's the Hey. You notice that the Hey is kind of Yud's a little piece, and the Hey is kind of expansive, goes up. It expands, the spark kind of develops. Then you got the Vav. The Vav is kind of this channel that comes down. And then there's the Hey. The Hey is the Malchus, the final piece. The Shechina is where it's actuality. We say that Malchus is the lowest level. I mean, the lowest level. Things are kind of abstract until rubber hits the road. Malchus is concrete reality. And the point is, the inspiration to start isn't the tricky part. I won't say it's easy, but it's not the tricky part. The tricky part is seeing it through, seeing the spark of inspiration, working on it, developing it, and putting it into actuality. This is really what the idea of Yud Kei Vav Kei, of going from Chachma into actuality, Dibor and actuality. Another view, when the Hasidic Svarim talk about that Pinchas was Eliyahu Hanavi, and when he does the Maisa, when he actually kills Zimri and Cosby, he gets this neshamas of Nadav and Avihu. Nadav and Avihu, they're drunk, this, Ketores, they did something wrong, we're greater than Moshe and Aaron, we're better when they're going to die. All that was really, enveloped in this desire, this tremendous desire to be close to Hashem. And the proof is, they didn't do something. They didn't drive a car on Shabbos. They brought Ketores. Their ultimate goal was to be close to Hashem. That was their ultimate goal. But you know what? We all have desires. We all have goals. It's got to come to a good ending point. It has a good ending point. And the same thing with Eliyahu Hanavi. Eliyahu Hanavi had this kinasi. He was mekana from Hashem, spends his whole life. And Eliyahu Hanavi goes up, doesn't die. None of you die lifnei Hashem, karvasam lifnei Hashem. They die before Hashem, close to Hashem. Eliyahu Hanavi goes up to Hashem, which is most of the battle, or a good part of the battle, or the work, but it's got to come down. And that's kind of where Pinchas comes into play. Just having this idea of desire and wanting and shukah, the ratzon to do something, that's not enough, or it's not the right thing. The right thing is to kind of finish the puzzle, bring it on home, and that's brisi shalom. Marnaim doesn't say it's brisi of peace; it's the brisi of shalom, meaning complete. Shalom, complete. When you do something, you put your thoughts, your deeper together, whether it's learning Torah, thoughts and deeper together, whether it's tefillah, thoughts and deeper together when you're doing an action, mitzvos, just doing something without thinking or ratzon. You got a shell. Just the ratzon, just the wanting desire, There's no actuality. It doesn't have an effect in the world. These two things together is what Pinchas brings together into the table. It's this desire, this ratzon, and bring it into this world with an action. And that's why he gets this bracha of shalom, a bracha of completeness. It's not just to take shefa up or to bring it down. It's the actual doing it, the actual actions is what brings it all together. And that's why, maybe not a coincidence, is you have the Musafim right in the middle of Bamidbar. Doesn't belong. Vayikra, Karbanos. Almost the whole book of Vayikra's Karbanos. Musaf for Shabbos, that could be about 2 months ago. Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, Sukkot. Months ago we could have learned that. But the Musaf is a very special Karban. It's this extra piece, this extra holiness that's brought down. Not because you did a sin, not because it's an Ola. It's a extra added that we want. We go on Ola Regel. We're not just having Chag, but Ola Regel. We don't just want to celebrate it in Bnei Brak or Beit Shemesh or Tel Aviv somewhere. We want to go to Yerushalayim, the holiest place. We want to add a little bit more of this desire. We schlep for weeks to get to Yerushalayim, sleeping in tents, outdoors, crowded perhaps, bringing our karbanos with us to have Ola Rega. We want to add this extra action to our Chag. And that's really what we're trying to do with a Musaf. That's what Musaf does. This extra added bonus of Kedusha is what we want to bring. And this also brings the idea of Tzlavchad. But no Tzlavchad. Wait, they're holy. Go near Yisrael. No, we want to have land. Because land is where this manifestation of Kedusha lives. You could learn Gemara all day. You could do stuck. You could do, Chesed. You could say Tehillim all day. But to do mitzvahs in the land, to have a place to do Meiser, a place to do Shemitah, a place to free land for Yovel, a place to let people on your property to take and pay a chicha, to have a place of your own to actually do the mitzvos in Eretz Yisrael is making something complete, is taking this idea, the concepts of Kedusha, and bringing it full circle. And perhaps this is why we also have the idea of the 3 weeks is Parshas Pinchas. We open up, is we feel that. We feel that longing as we start the 3 weeks, as we have a fast day and we're going into Tisha B'Av. What are we missing? It's this action, it's this desire to have the Shefa come to us. All the great miracles that took place in the base of Mikdash didn't have to do too much. The fire, the smoke went up, nothing got destroyed in the base of Mikdash, no one got sick, a woman never had a miscarriage. All these great miracles, the lechem upon him burn, all these great miracles we're longing to see. And it's through the Shefa that we bring down with ourselves. And this is kind of really what we're missing here. We mourn, we go to the base of Mikdash, we can go to the Kotel, but the ability to see the open miracles, the ability to bring the Shefa to us and the whole world would flock with karbanos because of us. All the kings wanted the daughters to marry Shlomo because it was obvious that we were the leaders of the world. We were bringing Shefa and Shalom, completeness to the world. And this is the idea that we're looking for. Its spirituality isn't complete until there's action involved. You can have Torah, you can have yearning, you can have recognition to Hashem, you can thank Hashem, but that kind of stops there, unfortunately. None of they stopped at that. Those ideas and that longing, it stopped there. This last the bringing all the Shefa into actuality, bring into the world, doing something with your desire, doing actions with your desire, motivation to do something, not just, well, it's a good idea, let someone else do it. This desire to bring it into fruition is the last piece of the puzzle. And this kind of is tzedakah, chesed. It's not just wanting something, it's doing something with your money, doing something with your act, doing something with your time, helping someone. that is really what brings it full circle. And this is kind of what we want to bring out. This week is kind of the short, soft launch of this app that I'm putting together called Three Pillars. Maybe we have a better name for it, but right now it's called Three Pillars. And to record every day Torah, Todah, and Stucca, Chesed. The past couple years, I had a journal. They used to write down Stucca, Todah, and Torah. And this idea was kind of floating around to develop a book. People could print, publish, but the idea to kind of put this in an app, I'll be sending a link when you get this. You'll see a link to the Three Pillars app, free for now, maybe always free, I don't know. And let me know what you think. Each day, to kind of complete your day, put a little bit of Torah, write down 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 30 minutes, what you're learning. Todah, appreciation for Hashem, and tzedakah, chesed, what you've done today. You give tzedakah today. Did you help someone? Did you return something? Did you smile at someone? Did you make someone feel good? And to kind of grow from there, to have each day a little place marker to kind of put a couple thoughts in your head, a few minutes of the day to think about chesed, Torah, and Todah for Hashem. And let me know what you think at the end of a week. There's like little medallions that come up end of the year. Maybe you print it. We'll have different things to kind of put it together. And let me know what you think. And with that, Shabbat Shalom.